Okay, it says here I have 4 identical cards. Number 1, 2, 4, 5 in a box. So 1, 2, 4, 5. So he draws 2 cards at random, one after the other. He then writes down the difference between the 2 cards. So it's a without replacement problem. They want possibility diagram. So let's draw that out. 1, 2, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 4, 5. Sorry? Yeah, they say draw, man. So they say they want you to represent the difference between the 2 numbers. So if I pick the first one as 1, there's no chance I can pick the second one as 1. So the diagonal entries are all impossible. That's the first thing you need to note. Okay, then next one. If the first card I pick is 2, the second card I pick is 1, the difference is 1. 3, 4. Always use the big number to subtract the small one. They say difference. Represent the difference. Okay, then next one is if I pick the first one as 2 and the second one as 1, the difference is 1. This is 2, this is 3. So we just keep subtracting.
Is there any negative number?
No, difference is always big minus small. Okay, so this is my possibility diagram. If you draw it correctly, you get 2 marks. The diagonal must not be there because it's without replacement. What line?
The lines.
No need. If you want also can. Doesn't matter. So this is for difference. Difference. Okay, now they say, can you find the probability that the difference is a prime number? So prime is this. So there's 6 options out of a total of
25, 20.
6. 12,
So you just half.
Yes.
Oh my god.
These all not counted.
Wait. I calculated 3 also.
Okay. Then it's divisible by 2. So 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So you have 4 out of 12. Okay, so this is a possibility diagram, chapter 3. I got chicken. Actually, we might be able to do mock test tomorrow, huh?
No, sure, I'm not ready.
E-math first.
Sure, even I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Then tomorrow still revision.
Tomorrow we sleep for 1 hour.
Late for 1 hour?
Sleep for 1 hour.
Please, don't scare me. You're so confident. Okay, this one. Mr. Yap either drives, cycles, or take bus to school. So drives, cycle, or take bus. So the probability that he drives is 1/4. The probability that he cycles is 1/3. So you just use 1 whole minus 1/4 minus 1/3, 5/12. If he drives and is late, the chance is 1/5. Means not late is 4/5. When he cycles, he is late. It is 3/10. So meaning not late is 7/10. Lastly, take bus late is 2/5. So not late is 3/5. So find the probability that he drives to work and is late. Yes. So 120. Rasha and Aisha. It's not the time to play pen. Oh, okay. You are using that to... Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Takes the bus to to work. So that means I don't care whether it's late or not late, just take bus to work. So it's just 5/12. Can, as long as you can see it, it's okay. Then the last one is I don't care which option they take, but I want the option where he will not be late. So not late, and not late. So 1/4 times 4/5, 1/3 times 7/10, and 5/12 times 3/5. No. So you will get answer as what? Okay, sure. Okay, that's it. So if you see this kind of question for exam, you'll be happy.
Well, why is everything 1 mark?
Because it's an easy one. Who say teacher cannot be late? We are also humans. We don't get RIA, but we really won't be late lah. Rarely.
What if in the staff room Mrs. Scott suffers a stomach pain? Will you help her or come to our class?
Suffers what?
From stomach pain, like stomach ache.
Yeah, then?
Will you help her to the GO or will you?
No, she will just go home.
No, she can't get up these stairs.
There are a lot of people in the staff room.
They all went to lesson and you are the only one there.
I'm here, right?
No, it's staff room.
Then I will help her, then I come up lah.
Why if she says you have to stay here?
No, GO got clerk. The clerk there will call the husband to come and pick her up. Don't worry. Okay, we have a structure.
One teacher don't have a partner or family.
Must have a next of kin that we can call. Okay, next. Shh. Range. What is range?
We miss one not done.
Next. Minus mean. So this one you never get. I'm going to what you are. Stare at you. What is interquartile range?
Q3 minus Q2.
Q3 minus Q1.
Sorry.
So this is Q3. This is Q1. So it's 30 minus 19. What is Q1? Is 25 percentile. Lower quartile. Q2 is median. 50 percentile. Okay, the 50% of your data.
So what's the difference between mean and median?
Mean is the average of all number, but median is the middle value. So when you got outlier, use median. Because we don't care about the actual data, we just find the middle one. Upper quartile is 75%. Okay, shh. This one, this is how they can match probability with the question. So it says I have a fish that is selected at random from the pond. Find the probability that its length is greater than 30 cm. Here, what is the chance of you getting a fish that is more than 30 cm long? Nope. So remember, the quartiles come in here. Okay, listen carefully. This is 25% of my data. This is 50% of my data. This is 75% of my data. Then what happens? How many percent is here? 25. So what is my probability? Yes, so 25% is just 25 over 100, which is 0.25. That's the chance of me getting a fish.
So why does the size vary?
Because it depends. Remember, this one translates from your cumulative frequency curve. So sometimes your median is here. So this is your Q2. Then your 25%, let's say, is here. Then this is your Q1. Then let's say your Q3 is here. So your box plot will become like that.
Is there sketching in the event exam?
Yes. Sketching? No. No sketching lah.
Yeah.
So the maximum is of course here. So that's how your box plot gets derived.
As in like draw the box and disperse what?
I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I can't recall. But anyway, they ask you to draw, you should be happy. Box plot so easy. So this one, this tells you the IQR, right? The bigger the box, what is it trying to suggest to you?
The bigger the income quota.
When IQR is bigger, what does it tell you? Your data less consistent. Okay? The smaller the IQR, the more consistent your data is, the more reliable it will be. So you all must remember all these things. Okay, next question. Let's revise standard deviation. Okay, so this one, of course, if they ask you to tally, 47 is here, 52 is here, 55 it's here, 52, 57. O level will rarely ask you this. 63, 49, 53, 50 is here, 54 it's here. Every 5 is a bundle. 41, 50, cannot. Tally is the, you can. I'm just doing the tally, sorry. So 48 it's here, 52 is here, 58, it's a bundle, sorry. 46, 52 and 62. So this is 2, 4, 7, 5, 2. To double check, you add the total, make sure it reflects this. So 6, 13, yeah, correct, it's 20. So you know you must be right. Okay, they want the mean speed. Remember, if it's a class interval, go and find mid value x first. So how to find mid value? Add the 2 divided by 2. So you get 42.5. Add this 2 divided by 2, 47.5. Add this 2 divided by 2, 52.5. Add this 2, yes, 57.5. And then lastly, 62.5. So this is your mid value. You multiply mid value with frequency. Okay, multiply mid value with frequency. Okay, multiply mid value with frequency. And then the last one. Yeah, mid of this, VV, sorry. Okay, then the whole thing divided by 20. So this will give you your V bar, your mean value, right? So what do you get as your answer? All this, ma? So if you are calculating, this is how you do. In case you forget your calculator method, later I show you in a bit. 52.7 what? Is it a nice answer? Okay. So this is the exact. So standard deviation, remember you have a formula here.
5.584.
They put like that on the first page. So in case you forget standard deviation formula, and this one is mean.
Oh, I'm talking about standard deviation.
I haven't. What's your answer?
5.58457.
5.584. So 5.58. Okay, the unit is kilometer per hour. Follow through. Okay, but in the event you really forget your calculator method, you use the formula to help you. They say frequency times x square. So your frequency times this one square. Frequency times this one square.
I think it's easier to use the
So but in case lah, you forget your calculator method, you could still do this. Don't give up. It's 2 marks. Correct, but as in it's only this value that you square. Then the whole thing divide by 20 and you minus your mean square. So the whole thing take a square root. So the formula tells you that this is how you calculate your standard deviation. Okay, but do you remember how to key into your calculator?
Yes.
Who doesn't remember? Let me this one. Right? Then you can comment, but the speed of the cars on Tuesday afternoon are more consistent due to lower standard deviation.
You have to put compared to
Yes, because you need to give me like evidence. So best to tell me you know what you're talking about. So faster must go with higher mean, and then consistent must be lower SD. So you must substantiate with evidence. Otherwise you don't get the full 1 mark. Yes. Okay, next is cumulative frequency curve. They want you to find the median mass. What is the mass of 50% of your apples? So 50% of your 300 is 150 apples. So go and read from here. Yeah, so it's quite a clear reading. Yeah, 156. 156 grams. But it's quite clear at 156, right? I thought. So read as accurate as you can. If it's half the circle, half the square, then it's a 0.5 lah. Okay, then next one is IQR. IQR, you need to go and find 25% and 75%. So this is 75 apple. This one is what? 225 apple. So go and read 75 apple. This is 60, 75. 75 apple, the mass is it half the box? Looks like half the box to me. So 147.5. Okay, then 225 apple. 210, 220. 230, so 225.
I don't count it as half though. Do they still accept the answer?
But it looks like it's half, right? Okay, as accurate as you can, but they accept a range. Unless the diagram they give you very accurate, there's no reason why it should be wrong lah. Okay, but if it's middle half, usually they give a range. Okay, 20, 10, 20, 20, 20, 30. So 25 is here. This one is clear cut. at the corner. So this is a 163. So to find IQR is 163 minus 147.5. So you get 15.5, is it? Gram. I think so. Yeah, 15.5. Then part 3, they say, I want 20% of the apple to be heavier than X grams. So when we talk about heavier, it must be the top 20%. Okay, because all this means it weighs less than or equals to. So if it's heavier, we are talking about the top part. So there is always one part that is like that. So be careful and read the question. So 20% of your 300 is 60 apples. So 60 apples from here, go and read the 240 mark. Yeah, again, it's clear cut. So the weight will be 164 leh. Is it? Wait, I see properly. My eyes. Oh yeah, 165. Really, my eyes got problem. Okay, so the mass is 164 grams. 165 grams.
So what happened to you?
Yeah, what happened to me? Okay, so the weight must be more heavier than 165 grams, and there's about 60 apples with a mass heavier than 165 grams. Yes. Also can. 60 lah. Okay, next they want me to convert to the cumulative frequency table. So between 12 to 120 to 130, they say the frequency is 15. Okay, between 130 to here, what is the difference? I think that here this question had a typo somewhere. Okay, but you just double check whether it's correct or not correct. That year there was a typo. Yeah, this one was a 20. Can. So I like to go behind the scene. There was a typo last year, that year when we had the exam, I remember. So you all just double check, but we gave the 2 marks straight away to the whole cohort.
Wow.
Because there was a mistake in the... No.
They give us all the marks for free.
Okay, so you all just double check. There was like a mistake over there. Yep. 165. Oh, you go and read at the 60 apple mark. So you go and read at 240. I need 60 apple above. Because I need them to be heavier. So you go and read the mark here. So these amount of apples are heavier than 165 grams. Because I need 20% to be heavier and 80% to weigh less. Yeah. Okay, so this one I leave you to go and convert it. I think we have one more matrix question. Okay, I give you a 4-minute break. 20 already. Okay, this one drawing. You just need to know that I have 20 tiny boxes. So 50 divided by 20. Each box is 2.5. So 4 tiny boxes represents 10. Then drawing is not so tough anymore. So this is the histogram that they ask you to draw. Okay, so I won't grill this too much. This is a Sec 2 work.
I go toilet, I step until I drool.
Can. Go. Okay, Okay, I just want to go through the last one. Hopefully we can finish that in like the last before bell ring. Okay, let's do the matrices.
Do something, they're kissing each other.
What the hell? Hey, yo.
No, Afan is kissing my hand.
I'm not.
Afan,
I'm not. He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
you know, as liberal as you want to be, I need to report you.
Mr. Afan kisses on both hands.
Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, the boys please behave conventionally.
Yeah, I'm just getting kissed. I didn't do anything.
This is the very bad statement. You cannot say the person kiss you, I cannot do anything about it. That is very wrong. You can push him away.
No, I keep on moving his hand. You just keep on.
You can remove him. Or you can stop him.
I remove you from this earth.
Don't say you are the passive receiver. Okay, shh. Okay, wake up. Okay, I have a table that shows the number of muffins sold at 3 different bakeries. I'm sure you don't like to see data like that. That's why they use tables. Okay, so they say, can you write down 2 matrices, P and Q, such that when you multiply them, it will tell you the total amount of money received in cents by each bakery on that weekend. So P must be a 3 by 4 and Q must be a 4 by 1. So by using this, we can know that this must be P. Yes, so just copy that.
Q is just the number one.
Q is the price.
Right.
Okay, then 4 by 1 means it's a single column, but 4 entries in the 4 different rows. So followed by the price, 170, 150, 210. Oh, now some muffins very expensive leh. I don't know why.
In 7-Eleven, the muffin 320 or big one.
But nowadays the everything also very expensive.
Sure, but do you know the mama shop?
In cents? Oh, in cents. So no dot there because they say in cents. So 170, 150, 210 and 140. So they want to see in this way. No need. Matrices inside got no units one. So PQ would be this. Then they might minus marks. Times Q. Afan, you don't pay attention these days. I think your result will drop tragically. Really. Exponentially. When we revise for prelim. So horizontal times vertical, you get your first entry. So if you multiply properly, the matrix you get 14190. Then move on to the second row. The green one multiplied by the blue one, you will get 12310. Okay, then the last row multiplied by the blue one, then you will get 12810. All this is in cents. Okay, so just by imagining what you are trying to calculate, you are actually trying to calculate the total cost or total sales. Is it the profit? It's just your sales. Okay, your total sales in bakery A, bakery B, bakery C respectively, if they ask. Okay, next. They say I'm going to give a discount of 10%, 30% and 25% on the purchase of muffins from bakery A, B, C respectively. So write down a matrix R such that it will give you the total amount of money received in cents from each of the 3 bakeries. So what do you think you can do here? B? Where got B? Oh, part B? Eh? This one. This answer. Yeah. Okay, wait, let's try to digest what they are saying. Wait, I need to see the question and the... From each of the 3 bakeries. So I only want to find out what? This is the total sales, right?
Yeah, then just like percentage of them.
So I want to have discount given to these 3 things. And then it will give me the total amount of money received from each of the 3 bakeries on the weekend. So I'm going to multiply this matrix. These matrix are by my answer. They say what? They want you to multiply matrix R with your answer from part B, so that it will tell me what is the amount that each of them will get on that weekend. So what do you think I need to do? This first one, this bakery A gets a 10% discount. This bakery B gets a 30% discount. And this bakery C gets a 25% discount. So if I want to multiply horizontal by vertical, for the first one, right, my first answer, I want my bakery A to receive a 10% discount. So what do you think I should put in these 3 numbers? I'm only interested in bakery A. So instead of 10%, I want to find what is the remaining 90%. So because it's after discount, I want my sales. I don't want to know what's the discount value. So this is my 90%. So I put 0.9. Because we don't want to put 90 over 100 as an entry in the matrix. But you can put 90 over 100. Up to you.
The other 2 is 1.
So but these 2 I don't want. I don't want to add these sales.
0, 0.
So 0, 0. So when I use the yellow one multiplied by the red one, all I will get is that first entry will give me a 90% sales of this after the discount. So this will give me bakery A. Now my second column, this one, or rather my second row, I want you to multiply by the red one. I am only interested in bakery B now, and I want it to have 30% discount. So what is that 3 entry I should have?
0.7.
Okay, so this one is the 70%, that's why it's 0.7. So that this one times 0 gone, this one times 0 gone, this one will multiply by 70%. Okay, then the last column, the last row.
0.7.
So I just want you to understand why we put in the entries like this. So the difficulty ones will be this kind where they ask you to come up with one and you need to decide what is the entry to put in. Don't leave blank, must try. So the first 2 I don't want. I want the last one to have 25% discount.
The answer is just the 160.
Yeah, I only want this one, my matrix R.
Is the answer.
Yes, because they don't want me to find the answer. They just want me to find the matrix R. This was one of the year's O-level question where they ask you for the discount. So matrix can become difficult if they ask you to come up with a matrix and you need to think about the entries.